Hello.
Hello, everybody.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Sports Distraction Podcast with your friends, Matt and Mason. Right off top, I haven't been doing it lately. Follow the Twitter and Instagram at sports_pod100. Twitter and Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube if you're listening to this on the YouTube. And yeah, that's takes care of business.
Now, on the Instagram, you posted something a few days ago,
Okay.
and it was in regards to what people want
Oh, what people want from the show.
from the show.
Yeah, I definitely did this.
You didn't do it.
No, because remember the joke was like
piece of garbage.
The joke is like, oh, the 7 billion votes for basketball, John Cena theme, yeah, yeah, but yeah, I don't know, because you said you don't care about what the podcast is about, and I do care, and I want it to be
that's true.
So, well, I don't care, but do this kind of thing.
I just want to still see that I won.
Yeah.
And I'm correct.
Well, we'll let the history book will show that I just had lunch, folks. Just kidding. It's 20 to 5.
You just burp constantly. Stop blaming it on food.
Well, I did have a very late lunch, actually. As in, I ate lunch probably 25 minutes ago.
You're fucking...
Yeah, which is, you know why? Because I'm becoming a Starbucks guy. I went and got a Starbucks earlier, and that kept me pretty full.
Starbucks, really?
Yeah. You went, because I'm like, I don't really like coffee. I don't like caffeine, makes me feel fucking weird. But then you go and you get like one of the fruity drinks. Yeah. And it's like, it's perfect. They're so good. Are you frozen? Oh, we're off to an incredible start here, folks. Well, my Starbucks order when I go is, it depends on the location that you go to. But if you go there, you can say strawberries and cream frappuccino with a banana blended in. If they have bananas, he's back, folks. Okay. If they have bananas, you can, it's very good. It tastes like, I don't even know what to describe it. Like strawberry banana is just a perfect combo. So
if I can just summarize what I heard?
Did you get any of that?
If you get a fruity and it gets banana in it, then yeah, that's really good.
That's pretty good. You got
okay, cool.
You caught the important stuff. What an expert of broadcasting I am to be able to fill time like that on the fly.
Oh wow, yeah, you were talking already. You just kept talking.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna just be like, what do you think of that? What do you think of a Starbucks?
What do you think? And I'm just sitting here like a fucking idiot frozen moron.
You're just sitting there,
not hearing a word you're saying.
Hello? I'm frozen. Just like
I didn't say any of that this time.
That would have been funny.
I was a pro.
Just a couple of professionals.
What happened?
Because now you're listening to the new motherfucking Sports Distraction. I actually got my dear friend Simon to redo the fucking logo in your.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he redid it in your image. So
shit! Nice, thanks, guys.
So that'll be the episode art, and then our profile pictures on Twitter and Instagram and the YouTube. So yeah, it's just two basketballs farting. Speaking of basketball, what did you think of the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer? Just joking.
So it's gonna be a comedy. It's a comedy.
No, it's gonna fucking rock. I'm just gonna get
the lines that are said are so dumb.
Yeah, what is
it's fucking so funny how dumb it is.
What is this art? This isn't a film.
Not every movie has to be fucking. I don't even like those movies, actually. Like the movies that are like, oh, this is gonna win all the Academy Awards. It's like, yeah, I don't want to see that movie.
What's your metric for that kind of movie? Like, what would you consider one of those movies?
What's one good example? What was the one called? Like Moonlight.
Oh, Moonlight.
Just Moonlight.
Yeah, you ain't seen Moonlight?
Didn't watch that movie.
It was pretty good. But I know what you mean, though. It's like one of those movies that's like, oh, no one's gonna fucking see this, but it's gonna win every award, kind of thing.
Like that. Just be funny. and entertaining or action packed or something. Give me
Yeah.
something to like look at.
Actually, yesterday I watched an incredible movie called Den of Thieves. It's on Netflix. Do you still
Oh
have
yeah,
Net?
I've seen that. I've seen that on Netflix.
Have you seen
I
the
haven't
movie?
watched the movie though.
I was blown away by how good it was.
Really?
Yeah, I loved that. It was like, cause it's like it gets the Mason movie magic seal of, it gets the that's what's up for movies this week. Cause
Meaning
like
what?
it was so fucking good, dude. It was like,
What's it
cause
about?
so it's just like a crime movie. It's about bank robbers, and then Gerard Butler is a fucking is the like, oh, I'm the scumbag cop, fucking whatever.
Right.
But like he plays it in a way that it's not like, I don't know, it's not like, I don't even,
Prototypical.
not even that, just like usually they're just fucking annoying. Where it's like
Okay.
uh for shit, I was standing, there was a robbery at the skateboard factory and I was standing on one and a rope got caught on me and I was getting pulled. Whoa, I don't got this, fuck. Right.
Yep. Yep.
Is
I've seen that movie.
Yeah, he's like, oh, hey chief, there's a problem at the banana factory, and he falls on his ass. Whoa, fuck, son of a bitch. Just like but he like,
Yeah.
yeah, he does that, and then like the cast they have for villains rules. Yeah, it was a good movie.
Okay. Den
It's
of
like,
Thieves. I'll watch that.
it's kind of like yeah, we'll look for our next episode where it's an even differenter podcast, and we're just talking about, we're doing a movie review. Yeah, but yeah, that was good. What content have you been looking into?
Well, I've been watching Bob's Burgers.
Bob's motherfucking Burgers.
It's a phenomenal show.
Yeah.
Just listen to my podcasts. I haven't really watched like a movie or like a new show of any kind.
I think that's where we're not like other podcasts where they're like, "Oh, what about this show? What about this movie?" We're just like, "No, what about the other podcasts? What about
Yeah,
this?"
podcasts are pretty good.
I'm thinking I'm gonna try and get more back into movies.
Okay.
Isn't that funny?
Like
Yeah.
for like just just to rattle off the podcast real quick here. It's like,
You don't have to do this.
no?
Just say the podcast you listen to. There's this show, Mystery Giants 3000, where they're like, yeah, don't remind people of a better movie while during your movie. So
Oh, good call.
don't be like, yeah, so these are much better podcasts where they actually talk about stuff and do professional analysis and are very
They have
funny.
like producers.
Producers and like professional comedians and shit.
Yeah.
They're not just like, hey, the Serb checks have cleared. Let's buy podcasting equipment.
Hey. Oh, yeah.
Hey, look at this
funny?
thing. Yeah, look at this thing in the background. No one can see it. Look at this picture. Look at this picture I drew. It's the Prophet Muhammad, and then fucking fuck, the Muslim CIA kills me. Right.
Hey, check this out. And you just see like,
Oh, this is great.
the laser dot on your forehead. I'm like, yeah, there's something on your forehead there, huh?
Or just in like a complete like Invisible Man style invisibility suit comes up and just like completely like you see like a visage of a man, but he's like clear, but you can see the outline of him moving in the background, like Predator. Yeah.
I was gonna say like Crisis.
What is that?
Just game.
Crisis. Oh
You
yeah.
played it.
Okay, yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I have too deep of a gaming catalog to remember that. That game fucking rocked. Damn, that's sick.
See, I'm in a good position where I've played like 10 games.
What's your favorite? We'll do that, and then we'll go into
my favorite game.
Bebop Burrito. Yeah,
like Donkey Kong Country.
Nice. That's a good choice.
The music is so fucking good in that game.
Music. I realized that with there's just this random like, I don't know if it was like Instagram Reels or if it was fucking, I can't remember where I saw it, but it's like an account that just posts like the songs from Mario Kart, and it's like there's like fucking 30 unique songs on each game
Yeah.
for like each level and shit. So I'm like, that's kind of crazy when you think about it. They got people just in the lab doing their shit. They got fuck, what's the guy?
The people at Nintendo are pretty good with the songs.
Danny Elfman is in the thing.
And obviously
doing the fucking
they've gotten better, like the originals, like The Legend of Zelda. It's like the same, like maybe 15-second thing over and over and over and over.
You know, I never
and then
played.
You go into like maybe one area that's unique, like a different room, like a dungeon or whatever, and it changes a bit. But then when you're in there, it's the same thing again.
Interesting.
And you get back out, oh, same thing.
That's fucking lazy ass. The only Zelda game I've ever played is Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Same with me though.
Very popular. Very popular fucking whatever, but who gives a shit? So in basketball news, have you watched the Raptors play?
I've watched highlights. I didn't watch any full games.
That's the same. In wait, which games? The Bucks game, the disrespectful Kings game. Yeah.
Well, I saw a bit of the Kings game. Yeah, which was terrible.
My mic is fucked. Yeah, it like I missed the first half because we were eating dinner and shit, and I'm like, you know what? I'll tune in. We're back by fucking 13 at the half to a team that's way under 500. But yeah, like I'll give it let's have a peek at what are my guys doing.
They got 36 in the first fucking quarter.
Yeah, we got fucking yammed on. It's because OG and Norm weren't playing, so it's like, oh, this is a fucking loss. Hey, yeah, sir, here's your L.
We lost by 2. That's the worst losses.
Yeah, well, because that's the shittiest thing. I really got it. I might have to go to the hospital, figure out what's going on.
Excuse me, I keep burping. Is that okay?
There's a bunch of people who are like dying.
Something wrong with me?
Dying of COVID, like actual emergencies. And I keep burping.
I keep up.
It's not, no, but it's like, yeah, once every like 15 minutes I'll burp after I eat. What's that about? Can you
get the fuck out of here before I like literally scream?
Back up on that guy a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, yeah, the dog, like he just like it's like, yeah, here, if you go, it's kind of weird. You have to go to the vet clinic for this. And then I go to the vet clinic and it's just paperwork that says shooting, like kill him the way you kill a horse. You just blast my head off with a shotgun.
I'm gonna send him a message. They'll know you're coming.
They'll know you're on the way.
Don't worry.
Yeah, so you stand in this room that has a drain in the floor. And, you just fucking blast my shit.
Okay, this helped my burping?
Fuck, all right.
I'm the dumbest person on the planet, so...
Yeah, but yeah, with that fucking Raptors game, the discourse on Instagram has been hilarious about it. Because there's one of the female refs called Lowry for a technical for something he said.
Right.
And then Nurse goes up to her and he's like, what did he say? She's like, I can't tell you. I won't tell you. And he's like, okay. All right. I guess that's
I won't tell you.
So everyone's like, oh. Well, it's like, oh, what could he have said to, like, I don't, like, you know what I mean?
Called me a cracker, okay? I don't want to say it.
Yeah. He called me a honky. He bent over, showed me his gigantic ass, and was like, "You will never look this good. You'll never have this. You'll never have this perfect woman's ass that I have."
It's like, you know what? You're a real jerk.
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah, but apparently it was in conversation with Van Vliet. He said something, and then she gave him a technical. It was the second technical of the game, so he got ejected. So, which is that's good stuff. And you can imagine all the real misogyny hours on Instagram that flooded in after.
The only reason she did that is because she's a woman.
Yeah, stick to the freaking WNBA. How about that?
Why don't you go do the basketball's dishes or whatever.
Yeah, why don't you go? Yeah, just like, like literally like 50s style misogyny. She calls it technical on him, and he just fucking beats the shit out of her. And then it's like, yeah, that's one of my
Wouldn't
favorite.
that be just fascinating if that happened?
Yeah, that I would. Yeah, I'd say that would be fascinating. That wouldn't be the most truly shocking thing I've ever seen ever happen.
It would be the most yeah, at the same
Yeah,
time,
so I guess
simultaneously.
yeah, so I guess that would technically be very fascinating.
Yeah, of course, it'd be crazy.
Yeah, fuck. But yeah, so but everyone was like pissed off saying like, "Oh, it's a bullshit call." My only issue with it is why didn't she tell Nurse like, "Hey, what did he say? I can't tell you." What?
Can't tell you.
I'm asking you what the call is.
Yeah, I'm the coach.
I'm the yeah.
I'm coaching the team.
And they were back by
maybe.
And this is with 4 seconds left in the game. So and they're back by 2. And in those situations, Lowry's the guy you want to have the ball.
Right.
And then like they get that technical, and it's just like, okay, fuck this. Like it totally takes the gas out of you.
And then I'm talking to my teammate.
Yeah. So what
the fuck?
I don't fuck. It sucks dick. And plus we had to start fucking Terrence Davis too. And he's stuck. Like I'm not very high on him again this year.
Since like this is like on the in game or like.
Well, just in like
bullshit outside of the game.
That's a big part of it. Like because obviously, like, we had to start, and then it's just like a big black square where it would say his name. But we had to start redacted at small forward today. But like he would have like really good games last season. Like he had that one game against who the fuck was it? I think he had like a game against Philly where he had like 36 and he had like 11 like 3-pointers and shit. And it's like this like he can shoot, he can play pretty good, but it's like that's gone this year. Like I don't know what it is.
Maybe he's getting the Tiger Woods syndrome.
Yeah, he's too much fucking. What
dealing with bullshit at home.
He has Tiger Woods syndrome. He's really cool.
Yeah,
that's Tiger Woods might be for everything that happened to him. Cool, one of the coolest motherfuckers in sports.
All this shit happened to him.
He's still hitting. He's still watch this drive.
I don't know what to say with that, but
well, because the funniest thing, it always seems to be the case with celebrities. They just have like a hot as shit wife, and then they cheat on them with dogs. Fucking.
Oh, like with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a kid with
like, why?
Dude, you're like when you talk about a ripped guy, you're the guy everyone thinks of. You're like the S tier of that body type. And you're like, yeah, fuck them. I don't know. What the
I just fuck the maid who looks like a fucking thumb.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's not even that. It's just like, yeah, they were there, so it wasn't even about. I don't even know what it's about. Who fucking cares? I'm too rich. It just like corrupts your mind.
I thought I could get away with it.
I didn't think anyone would care. Was that good? Was that a good Arnold?
I didn't even know what the heck that was. That was nothing.
It sounded like Peter Griffin at the end. Lois, I'm the governor of California.
Lois, remember that time I was the governor of California?
Oh, hey, Lois, you think this is bad? Remember when I was the Terminator? Oh, nah. Dad, are you the Terminator? That's Chris. That's Chris.
Oh, it's not even close, but it's funny still. It's not even close.
What the deuce? Oh, the fat man's the Terminator. Right?
Yeah.
The first season. I'm Stewie from the first season. Right? He's more he's more British in the first season.
Much more British.
He's very British, and then like, oh, instead of him being British, let's make him gay. That's a lateral. Yeah. Those are the same. Those two things.
British and gays and people that want to destroy the entire planet and gays.
Yeah, those are. Yeah, they want to see. That's I'm not gay because of my sexuality. I'm gay because I want all like no more reproduction. That's I don't want the world to continue on. I'm a misanthrope, but yeah, I don't fuck it. Like watching that Kings game yesterday was like, because I've even to this point in the season, I'm like, you know what, we're still a good team. We still have our core. Lowry's a good leader. OG is taking a huge step. Norm is like fucking phenomenal lately, and Boucher takes like a big step, filling in for the massive hole left by Ibaka and Gasol. But then like I see that game and I'm just like, this isn't it. It's not like we might not even make the fucking playoffs, dude.
They
It's like
they never truly replaced Gasol or Ibaka.
on it like
You need to replace one of them. You
well
can't just not have both.
well that's I think like that's an interesting conversation too, because it's like who's at a certain point you can't just be like, oh, Baines has been a flop. It's like, well, Masai signed him. He signed fucking 30 whatever year old Aaron Baines instead of like taking Hassan Whiteside for the minimum, even though he's a dickhead in the locker room. Who fucking cares? At least he can rebound. Like,
Yeah.
so, but I think going into like, so this season's pretty much a wash in my opinion.
Yep. Yeah,
And
I think you're right.
which sucks dick. But then like we can either, it's interesting to monitor because it's like our whole thing was like we're getting Giannis next year. Doesn't really matter. We're not doing anything to affect our cap because Giannis is coming. It'd be cool if we could get like a top 3 pick and then trade that and a package to Milwaukee for Giannis still.
Still on Giannis. Still think you can get him.
Yeah, fuck it, man. Like I think after the Harden trade, even more so than like the Paul George trade, the
Right.
Westbrook trade, I
Yep.
feel like no player is really untouchable now.
Anything can happen.
Like literally anything can happen. I keep seeing fucking dumbass fucks on Instagram being like, "Oh, Bradley Beal's gonna end up on the Lakers. He's gonna end up on the Clippers." It's like, dude, with what fucking assets and players? Like, who? Like, what's who? How do you think this is gonna happen? Like,
Yeah.
it's just like I don't fucking
Those guys
know.
are sapped for picks. So
Well, it's like, and then the same with Brooklyn. It's like they don't have their own pick until like 7 years from now.
Brooklyn Nets, they have 3 superstars. Can you fuck off?
Yeah. Well,
They're
like,
good.
yeah. Well,
They
that's
don't
what.
need Bradley Beal too.
Well, I'm just saying, like, with like having their assets just fucking drained for the future.
Yeah, same. It's the same position.
What would you give up for Beal if you were the Raptors?
Well, you got your first round pick.
Yep.
Then they're gonna want like a up and comer.
Siakam.
Yes,
Would you rather give Siakam or OG?
I'd rather give.
That's a tough one.
It's a tough one because I feel like Siakam hasn't reached his potential yet, and I also feel like Siakam complements a superstar
Yeah.
like Leonard
Well, hilariously,
phenomenally.
hilariously,
So-
getting Beal would be exactly what Siakam would need, but we'd probably have to send him like on the return.
So I guess I would give up OG and Anobi, sell high on him,
Yeah.
and keep Siakam, and that would be your 1-2. Whoever you get back would be your 1, and then
Siakam, your
2 would be your Siakam.
Yeah, and then we still have Van Vliet and shit.
And Van Vliet is your quarterback.
Yeah. And Lowry too. That I think that that lineup of Siakam, Beal, and then I guess Boucher or Baines at center with
It'd be Boucher.
I guess
Baines is not the future.
Yeah, Baines is like because he's second. Like next year is like a team option on him, and there's no fucking way we're taking it. He's blown.
He's either going to like get traded at the deadline this year
for nothing
or be gone.
Yeah.
In the off season.
Unfortunately, that guy fucking Baines fan whatever on Twitter is going to be in shambles when he goes play. Goes and plays for the fucking Rakuten Super Eagles or whatever the fuck. And
you might be the only guy.
The only Baines fan.
I'm the only Baines fan in the world.
I'm sure all of Australia has his back.
Just like a fucking slow.
It's just because he's
like you're so bad.
Well, just because he's old now. He's older.
Think about Gasol. Gasol, not really offensive, right?
Yeah, just
Didn't
turned.
really get very many points or
Yeah,
anything, but he
just
was a
turned
defensive
36.
Goliath.
Yeah. Well,
So
actually,
good.
I watched the Sixers Lakers game, and he doesn't have Embiid's number anymore. Embiid was just kind of fucking rolling through him, unfortunately.
Really, maybe it's just the wrong system.
Well, wrong system, and Embiid is just fucking transcending this year. He's just so fucking good.
Did I pick him for MVP?
Yeah, you picked him for MVP. Who did I pick?
Well, I picked. Well, here, just a disclaimer. I picked
Durant.
Durant first,
Yeah, and then you
but then like a
switched.
couple weeks in, I'm like, I changed my mind.
Actually, not that. I'm
Actually,
holding.
Embiid.
Actually, I'm holding steady as the what the fuck, the man of justice, sticking with Bradley Beal for MVP. But
Oh yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, Bradley Beal drops 45 in the loss. It's like, what the fuck is going
well,
on?
it's like how could you? That's like how could you persist and keep playing for that team when you're just,
how do you
like,
motivate?
how do you have that in you? Like,
Impossible.
well, you have to be like, I'm too weak-minded for that kind of thing.
Like, yeah, me too. I was like,
Just,
oh my
just,
god, this is too hard.
just single failure, and I'm just like, yeah, this is actually stupid. Fuck this.
It's not even a single failure. It's like, hey, I'm giving everything I
A
have, and
million
I'm
percent.
losing.
Yeah. Yeah,
This
I have
sucks.
no help whatsoever. Well, even like for like minor shit, I could like wear a shirt, and if like one person kind of just gives me like a like
It's
not
kind of an ugly shirt.
not even that's kind of an ugly, that would be fucking hysterical if someone said that to you. Could you imagine if someone said that's kind of an ugly shirt to you? I'd be like, what the, you fucking knock them out. The fuck? Hey man, that's kind of an ugly shirt. Oh,
What?
okay then.
All right, I guess I'll go home then.
I guess I'll fuck off. Sorry. But
Something to this depression I've been holding back
but
with all my strength.
but the only thing has been my cool clothes have been holding me up, but
These are pretty
yeah.
nice, right?
Yeah.
Ugly to me. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm
Ugly. That's good.
Oh, well. Yeah, so it's literally like even on that scale, I'm like, yeah, fuck, you're right. This is fucking stupid. I feel like an idiot. So to be so skilled and to still just not win, and like, fuck, man, I feel bad for whoever gets sent back to Washington for Beal. That team is just so poorly run, and imagine, like, it
And I
sucks to say. It's like, imagine playing with Russ for like another year or two. It's like, fuck, man.
the guy. Well, he's just gonna get fucking thrown out of the game every game.
Yeah, he loves a. Well, that's the
It's like,
funny
can
thing.
you just
When he
shut
got
the fuck up
when
and play?
him and Wall got like dual technicals in the Wizards Rockets game,
Yeah,
like Beal is just standing beside Wall the whole time it's happening and just being like, yeah, I'm physically on this guy's side right now.
just like, I need you to just be in the game, man.
I need, hey, dude,
You're more help to me in the game than fucking chirping and saying shit.
give me something here.
Yeah, I need my teammate.
Yeah.
I don't need you to get thrown out again.
Yeah.
We're not gonna win unless you're playing.
Oh, Russell, but I love him anyway, even though he'll probably Russell Westbrook. Welcome to your Milwaukee Bucks in 2021.
I was gonna say I can understand why, like the feeling I'm having watching the Raptors this season,
Yeah,
the kind of deflating thing. It kind of makes you not want to watch basketball
just at all.
because you just know you're just gonna watch like a disappointment.
Yeah,
I can see how you don't like hockey
yeah.
because your team is Edmonton,
Well, it's not even that. It's just
and it's just like what's wrong here?
not even that. It's for me, basketball like unlocked something in my mind that was like, this is, I don't like, I watched what fucking game did I watch? Was it the Pacers? No, the Rockets played, maybe it was the Pacers. I can't fucking remember. But whoever the Rockets played and I watched it, no, they played the Blazers. That Portland Houston game that Houston won. I didn't look at my
Yep.
phone once. I'm so enamored and like interested in basketball, and I couldn't give a fuck about hockey. It's so boring and slow compared to basketball. There's
That's
like
insane.
it's well like because nothing happened. Every possession, there's at least an attempt at like a something. It's not just like okay, skates in and poked away there, and then they skates. He goes back, and he fell. Oh, whoops! Oh, he fell over. He fell on his bum. And it's not like they even like fight or hit or really anything anymore.
Oh yeah, they do. Well, now they're doing it just because
Everyone's
they're
fucking
playing
pissed
each other
off.
too much. They're getting pissed.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, we're gonna see you literally 2 more times the next 5 days. This sucks. I hate you. I don't like you. You're a
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah, I feel like that can happen in basketball very easily just because the rosters are smaller. So you can deform it
Right.
even though if like it's like, oh, we only play you 3 times this year. I got those days marked because like fuck this guy.
Because I'm gonna spend 35 minutes playing the same guy
Yeah, like
3
like
times.
John Wall just like went the fuck off against Washington. He played so good.
It's just like, yeah, they thought I was done.
Yeah,
I
that
wasn't
interview
done.
ruled. Yeah.
Fuck you guys. It's
You
like,
know,
oh wow, okay.
in contention with Tiger Woods, John Wall might be one of the coolest people in sports. I love John Wall.
I wanted to ask you about what you thought about the non-call on LeBron.
That was fucked
Lakers
up.
Bucks.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Well,
Bucks. Lakers 76ers.
yeah. Well, because who the fuck was it? Someone got called because they like spiked Kelly Oubre in the head. I can't remember who the fuck it was, but
Okay.
like he jumped up and basically just like whacked him right on the head, going for a block,
Yeah,
and he got
probably
like,
accidental, but still did it.
well, even if he did it on purpose, it's like you just get into a tussle, you get a technical, and then you're done. But like they like made like a huge spectacle of like immediately like, hey, get that guy out of here, like he's done kind of thing. But then like you say, LeBron pushes Embiid, who's like literally MVP and like a superstar this year, like goes up for like an easy like floater or whatever, and just like both hands shoves him into like who was it? Was
So then he
AD?
falls directly on his back.
Yeah, and like when you're fucking what's he like 7'1"?
He's 7'1". He's got to be what 3?
320
Was he
probably.
320?
Yeah, 310, 320. And just coming down on your back from essentially like 5 feet in the air, pretty much. It's
Well,
like,
yeah, even more than that. Even like so far to fall. Like if you fall without jumping,
yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah.
He fell after jumping.
Yeah. Well, it's like
That's way worse.
a thing that would happen with skateboarding. And like seeing his reaction, I knew exactly how he felt. Obviously, on like well, maybe not on a smaller level because I would take some fucking mean slams skateboarding. But
Yeah.
like you hit the exact spot where not even your back, but your spine is where the impact is felt. Like you literally, it's just
Ugh.
you fall like perfectly onto your ass, and like it hurts all the way up into the back of your head. Like it just like your whole fucking back is just like it literally feels like an electric shock. And like he was like I was like I stood up and was like had like my head on like my hands on my head like oh fuck like just not saying
good.
anything, scared. Come on, man, get up, please be okay.
Please don't be dead.
I've seen too many fucking injuries live in the NBA.
I know. It's like insane.
I don't need this. Yeah, fuck. I don't know, man. Like, I want the Raptors to be better, but like, this isn't their year. Do you think Lowry would ever ask for a trade out, or what do you think that is going to happen with us? Since we're not.
Again, I think the guy's just too loyal to ask for that.
He's just
The only way that's happening is if ownership decides it.
Yeah, well, I think, yeah, they would come to him and be like, "Hey, man, I would want to see him." Weirdly, we can talk about this guy a little bit. Weirdly, the Spurs are 4th overall right now. So I was gonna like, because my thing was trade if you could trade him to the Spurs and have him play with DeMar again. Spurs could use like a more like a floor general point guard,
right?
And then he would be. I think that would make him happy too. And
Floor
like,
general. I gotta start using that term.
You play better when you're like your chemistry, right? Like he's like his best friend.
Right.
So like that would be sweet. Or I've said it before, just get him to go play in Philly, hometown. The kid from Villanova goes home. Yeah, fuck. I don't know.
Are dominating.
the Spurs and we'll talk about this. The Jazz are just lighting it the fuck up, dude. The Jazz are fixing their hair under their headphones. Just kidding.
What, they're 10 wins in a row?
11 now. They just beat
11 now?
yeah, because they started 4-4. They started like at 500, and now they're 15-4. So I got 11 in a row,
That's
dude.
insane.
Like they're like, and I think they have something like their 3-point percentage is better than. I think they have the best 3-point percentage, and like players that typically are having like good years are having like transcendent years where they're just like even better. And then like getting Bogdanovich back is huge. Donovan Mitchell's like just pouring it in. But
Donovan Mitchell, right?
Donnie, would you buy his shoes?
I already have a pair of his shoes.
Oh yeah, you have the ones. Right. Holy crap, Lois. You know Foot Locker has a big sale going on right now? Did you get the email?
Yeah, obviously. And then I looked through and I saw a couple things and I was like, ugh. Nope.
Why nope?
Nope, because I want to finish my basement.
Gay. Shoes, baby. Shoes. And shoes.
It wasn't even the shoes I was interested in. It was these like flight pants.
Oh, okay, like the tracksuit pants.
And they're like the salmon pink or whatever. But like not, I can't even describe it. They look so fucking good.
So you get those on, you tuck your polo into them and you wear boat shoes. You say, let's fucking go.
What?
Who wants to? Yo, who's got the? I'm trying to think of what hockey guys say. Or just like rich white kids.
They're like Air Jordan pants.
Yeah, but they're salmon. So I think of like salmon shorts.
Oh no, they don't look like that. They don't look like that.
No, I think that's what they look like. And you
you're wrong.
you go up to a guy and you're like, "Hey, what's up, man?" It's a black guy. What's up, man? These are Jordan pants. Say, I would have voted for Obama twice if I was in America.
I'm Canadian though.
I'm Canadian, but I do like black guys. Just so you know.
Vote for Doug Ford.
That's hilarious that you did that. Just completely just ruined the. But like I was talking to my girlfriend about it. I'm like, yeah, it's because Matt like has money, so he's like obviously gonna like the conservative guy because they're like, yeah, you know, everyone keeps their money, and but then they just mishandle the fucking pandemic and.
See, you say that like I'm on another tier.
You don't say you aren't. Do not say that. Don't be. Oh no,
Why?
I'm just like you, cause you're fucking what? You out of your mind? You could. Oh fuck. God only challenges those who are willing and able to accept. You couldn't last a day on my financial stability. You'd crumble.
Why not?
Cause it's like I feel like because you make enough money where you're comfortable in like what was it the podcast recorder, and you're just like, yeah, I'll buy that. I'm like, dude, it's like $400. Yeah, so what? $400? I'd have to be like, okay, I guess we'll get great value butter for a month or so, and then.
But you know, I only have one income.
Yeah, even still.
One of your two incomes is the same as mine.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Yeah, you're still.
And you have an extra income.
Even still, I'd put you.
That's not my fault.
You're in a tier above us. Well, I think it's an.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. It's an
I'm literally not.
Hey, come tax time, we'll compare our tax returns and see what bracket I'm put in. See if they send me to I have to live under an overpass. Because
they you sneak in.
Yeah.
To the next tier.
Yeah, I'm just at
no, it's not possible.
I'm at the very bottom of the one you're in, and you're at the top. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
we're in the same one.
We're the same?
Son of a bitch. Well, because I forget, it's probably on Chapo, because that's usually where the smart shit I hear is from. But they talk about like just like a cycle of if you start broke, it is almost impossible, except for some like angelic like something dropping it on you to get out of being broke. You know what I mean? Once you're behind it, it's so hard to get ahead.
So you're playing from behind.
Yeah. and just like, yeah, this is fine. That's a fuck who one of my friends from college is like, yeah, once you're like fine with having debt, like it doesn't really matter. I guess that's true.
Well, I have like way more debt than you.
Yeah. Oh no, I have debt on my beautiful house. I have like a mortgage on this beautiful house that I have.
Well,
I
you have
don't.
less debt than I do.
You don't. Yeah, but yeah, you live it. But you what? You have a fucking 3-bedroom house. I live below a guy putting a fucking UFC octagon in his living room, running a drill for 3 hours a day, doing a fucking.
Oh, he did it, but he fit a trampoline into his apartment.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what he did, but he has a boxing gym up there, and he
Does that seem fun? You think you wouldn't have enough ceiling room?
yeah,
But he makes it happen.
he has a boxing gym and an axe throwing thing in his bedroom, and yeah.
I have 2 elderly people that are attached to me that I don't think they might be dead. They may be dead for all I know.
Because
they make no sound.
They don't do a single thing, and they're old enough that they don't hear you doing anything either. So they're just like, yeah, he's a good guy. What do you mean?
He's a perfect neighbor, this guy. It's like, oh yeah.
Doesn't make a peep, that guy.
I'm literally gone when they sleep, right? I work nights.
Yeah, so that's a good setup for them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But
yeah, we're the same. We're the same.
Yeah, we're the same, but like it's
in
like
summation.
Well, it's like in summation, we're the same because like quote unquote middle class goes from people like me to like people that are almost rich.
That's the exact thing. It's like the people that are like
the bell curve
billionaires essentially.
Yeah.
Like people are so fucking rich that they make that tier like unattainable.
Yeah, you can't even see it.
And then there's another tier that's still above me that's like they make like 6 figures a year.
Yeah.
But they're not even rich.
BMW guys. Isn't that so insane? I was thinking about that the other day.
It's crazy.
I'm like, I could make 100K and have everything I want, and it's still not even touching $1 million.
Exactly. And then and then there's us.
Yeah. Normal
we're
guys.
in the same group, even though you think we're not in the same fucking group.
Well,
we are.
It's funny that
and then there's people that are like basically homeless.
That's what I was gonna say. Like to be considered poor, you have to basically be dead, and then, like you have to be fighting for survival to be considered poor.
It's like you're alive. Well, I guess you're doing well. It's like what?
Yeah, I work at
scraping by.
I work at 2 different dollar stores in the liquor store, and but yeah, what do you mean? You have 3 incomes? That's
yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah,
when I say 2 incomes, I meant 2 people.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
People, folks. Just so everyone knows.
But the one
that would be so brutal if I was like, oh yeah, you have 2 incomes.
What do you mean?
2 jobs you work.
What do you mean?
You're so brutal.
Yeah, you're working 78 hours a week. Of course we're making the same money.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Well, fuck. What was I gonna say? I see all this shit. Since this like stupid stock market bullshit popped off on Reddit and all that, whatever the hell. There's a bunch of like Instagram reel / TikTok accounts now that'll be like, this is how I made $10,000 in 2 days, or this is how to make 50K in a month, like this, that, and the other thing. And it's like step 1, like buy like this software to do this. Step 2, become an expert in e-commerce. It's like, oh fuck.
Wait for it, it's gambling. Become an expert in gambling.
Well, it's not even that. It's like become an expert in something? Fuck. Why didn't I think of that?
Oh man, all I have to do is do 10,000 hours of that.
Yeah.
And I'm in.
Yeah, but then like you see these ones where it's like, this is how I bought a house with or I flipped a house not using any of my own money. So first I got $180,000 from my bank. It's like, yeah, isn't that fucking terrifying to you? Like to just it doesn't seem so.
I took $180,000 and I just knew everything was gonna work out.
So do what I did. It works.
Just remortgage your house.
Just liquidate your assets
and bet on something.
Yeah, and hopefully you can. It's like,
how do you sleep?
Yeah,
how do you sleep?
That'd be a nightmare life. At least like
it'd be a nightmare.
At least me, I know I have like, oh yeah, just slowly pay off my credit card. That's that's the most stressful thing. I don't have
Just
to think
chipping
like,
away at it.
yeah, hopefully after these 3 months of renovations I can sell this house.
Ugh.
Yeah, fuck
Nope.
that.
Nope.
Fuck I hate this this HGTV can you hear that?
Yep. Oh no, I didn't hear anything.
They're
I just hear
bla-
you.
they're blasting a drill upstairs. But
What are they doing?
I don't fucking know. Turning it into a steam sauna or some shit.
It's like, you can't do this. I can't even hang a fucking picture. Like, what are you
Yeah.
doing up there?
We're not allowed to paint the walls, but this guy's been doing renovations for fucking 9 straight days from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. for a week and a half, just running a drill. But
It's like, okay, man, I don't know what you're doing, but you're putting too many holes in. All right,
can't be right. Whatever's going on.
it's
But yeah,
too many.
but yeah, fuck that. The HGTV, like, oh, this is a cool life to have. No,
All you got to do.
all you gotta do is buy a $1 million house, put $200,000 worth of work into it, and then sell it for $2 million.
And then keep doing that. And then with the money you get from there,
Yeah,
you move on. You buy the next home.
just constantly have your money up in the air.
Just constantly work, like fixing things.
Well, that's
And
it's
just
like
constantly fixing it. It's like, ugh.
my understanding. This might I don't know if will even make sense, but my understanding of being rich is that you don't have to work anymore. Like that's how I know I'm rich. You know what I mean? Like if becoming rich means, yeah, I have to put in 20-hour days for the rest of my life to just constantly being on a grind. That's not really being rich to me.
Nah,
It's just
it's more like, it's like you're in the
one,
grave. Like, you might as well just fucking.
yeah,
You're not even alive. Are you even alive?
yeah. That's like I see. It's like we grinded to get our small business off the ground, and after 3 years of eating my
3 years of being in the red.
3 years of being
Now
in
we're
the
in the
red,
black.
and distilling my piss for drinking water, we made it. We finally did it.
It's like, you're not even in the green. You're not even making money.
We
It's
finally
like, yeah,
have
but we're not losing money.
we finally have a successful streetwear brand.
It's like,
It's cool. Yeah. But then like it's also like the thing of like this, like the podcast, it's like if you enjoy doing it, it's like who gives a fuck?
there's that, but then for me, like, thinking about stuff like that makes me enjoy my job.
Yeah.
People bitch at my job, and like, you have the same thing where you're at your job and you're like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah, fuck this.
But it's better than being stressed beyond belief constantly.
Yeah. They talk about that on Chapo as well, where it's like because they're talking about like hiking minimum wage in the US, and it's like those jobs are while you're there are a fucking living nightmare. It's like I saw a tweet that's like the most accurate thing I've seen about it. It's like I worked way harder at my minimum wage jobs than I do now at the job I get paid well for, which is like completely true because I worked so hard at like
Exactly.
at like my retail jobs and shit. But then it's like the flip side of it is if you're like a middle class like office management guy, your job never ends. You're always like you go home and you're thinking about how there's a meeting and shit. You're not
Yeah, couldn't I'm not taking my job home with me. There's no
yeah,
way.
you're not like with retail it's like, oh, my shift is done. Thank fucking God. And then like you go home and like you're not like answering emails about retail.
You're not thinking
and shit.
about it.
Yeah, like you can
You're
like
just done.
you can separate it from your mind. Obviously, there's like stressful enough retail jobs where it like does affect your whatever the fuck, but
Right.
yeah, I don't know. That's when you come home, you put on the goddamn game, and it just you relax for once. Where'd you go? Oh, you're turning the light on. But yeah, like watching that Blazers Rockets game, that might be the most relaxed I've been in probably a year and a half, which was nice.
Well, I don't think sports is that for me. Sports is more, I want to be excited.
Yeah. Well, like that's the thing. I was enjoying it so much that I was like, you know what I mean? Here, I'll put a light on too. I don't know.
You enjoy it so much that you can
not think about anything.
Yeah, that's what it is. You're so immersed in it that you forget.
Yeah.
You're distracted.
I drink to forget. Whoa, he's distracted by sports, folks.
Bam, bam, bam.
Drop the balloons and play the thing. Oh, hang on. I'm getting
You
a
said it.
spam call. Hang on. Hello, you're on the air. Do you hear it?
Nope.
It's like you can't hear that? Oh, wait, hang on. I'm fucking it up. Why do you think Nurse isn't playing Matt Thomas? Hang on, sorry. I think he hung
No
up.
one can hear this. No one knows what's going on.
That was funny to me.
Yeah, if you put it on fucking speaker.
I thought I did it, like, because like with these mics, they're like whatever the fuck condenser mics or something.
Directional.
So, yeah, directional. So if you're not like, I should have had it more on the barrel. I got too nervous. I didn't want it to be like, hi, you're on the air. Hi, is this Mason? This is your doctor. Your penis is medically too small, and we have to remove it. Oh fuck! This was supposed to be a goof. I was supposed to be fucking with you. Your mic's fucking up. I can't hear you. Your mic isn't working. Oh no, folks. This is the freaking technical difficulties episode. Because hilariously,
That you have.
Okay, I didn't hear any of what you just said. You cut
All
out.
right,
the
I'll
whole...
say it again. Wouldn't removing it, wouldn't that make it worse? It'd be nothing. It's like, yeah, it would be better for you to have this not a dick, not a vagina hole than have the impossibly small, useless dick you have
tiny,
now.
tiny penis. Well, that's like I always thought of that like when NBA teams buy out a contract. It's like, yeah, you're like, we would rather have nothing.
We would rather have like a sink of money.
Yeah, peanuts.
Than you.
Then
You're still in the books.
Yeah,
but at least you're not on our bench.
at least you're not
fucking useless.
You're not bumming the place up.
Yeah, you're useless.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel looking back on the Westbrook John Wall trade, where it's like, fuck, like, because Washington had to like sweeten the deal and give up Wall and a first round pick for Westbrook, and now looking back on that, it's like, fuck, dude. Houston like fleeced them on that one. Also, Houston signed that guy Kevin Porter Jr. who had like an outburst in Cleveland. If he can he was like a 15 point a game as like a rookie. So like if he can like get, like you say, if he can get like his like off court shit handled, fuck man, that might be a good pickup. They got him for pretty much nothing, but I don't know. What are you looking forward to in basketball? Do you want to do the games coming up?
The game's coming up bother the shit out of me, and it makes me want to scream and rip my hair out.
Oh, you don't like
it's pointless because no one's going to see it.
Why not?
Because this is going to be released while the games are happening.
Well, fine then. Make up an award and give it to someone.
Make up an award and give it to someone.
But also, mouth closest to the mic goes to Matt.
Sorry.
This week.
I keep like, it's like I don't know where to put it.
Yeah.
I don't fucking stand anymore.
Remember when we broke the mic stands and you're like, oh, this is great. Now we can hold them.
I broke it, and then you're like, what are you, an idiot? You broke yours?
Well,
and then like maybe a week later, it's like, yeah, I broke mine.
You broke yours because you're like, oh, these things mean nothing to me. I can just buy another one. But I broke mine from being too strong.
Yeah. About 1 million years ago, I looked up the actual stats on Embiid, like his size.
Yeah.
He's 7 foot 280.
Come on, there's no fucking way he's only 280.
But they said he did get lighter. That's how he's able to be faster.
Okay, so he's 7'1", you said?
7 foot.
7 foot even. So he is 14 inches taller than me and only 80 pounds heavier. Come on, man.
14 inches taller.
He's a foot and a bit taller than me. But yeah, and then in my mind, I'm like, I could.
No, he isn't.
I could get in the NBA. 14.
12.
Yeah, I'm
14,
6 feet tall,
14.
Fuckhead. Come on.
Woo!
I wish. That's like this guy
at my foot is 10 inches.
This guy at my work is he's about
amount?
He's like 6'1" or so, and then just in conversation they were talking about some other guy, and he's like, oh yeah, how tall is he? He's like, no, he's about our height, and then like gestured towards me. I'm like, our height, huh? And I walked around like I was worth $1 million that day.
You look like SpongeBob about to go in for the band.
SpongeBob at the prom where he's really tall. Yeah.
But the award, I'm trying to think of a name for this award, and I don't want to call it like the biggest bitch award because that's not it. It's like the,
This-
the most entitled Brad award goes to LeBron James for not getting called for that technical.
the stinker of the week goes to
Yeah, it just makes you feel like get fucked. It's like, if it doesn't matter who you are,
yeah.
it,
Well,
it shouldn't matter who you are. It does. But it
Yeah,
shouldn't.
unfortunately it does.
Yeah,
that's
it's
like-
the worst.
yeah,
it's
huge
the
pro-
worst.
Yeah. Get me out there. I will call a fair game.
Call a game like Dana Carvey.
I'd call a game like Bob Euchre, even though I'm a basketball ref.
Baseball, Mason's second favorite game.
That's one for the heads. People who know who Bob Euchre is. Yeah. Actually,
I haven't seen baseball.
I haven't seen baseball this bad since the days of Bob Euchre. I'm Bob
Hi,
Euchre here, folks. Yeah.
Coming to you from Madison Cube Garden.
Yeah, check out the show Futurama if you haven't.
It's the best show
It's
ever made.
The best show ever made. And second best to that
Best
show.
writing.
What's the second best? Just any
best
show.
show?
Doesn't have to be a cartoon. Any show. Second best
It's gotta
show.
Be The Shield.
What? What the? That's like when people are like, oh, rate your top 5 like in the GOAT debate for like NBA. It's
and
like
they just say something. You're just like,
no, they're like,
ah.
yeah, number 1 probably Tim Duncan. You're like, wait, what?
Oh,
Okay, I guess so. What the
what are you
fuck?
talking about?
Yeah, fuck, man. Yeah, I ain't got shit. Did you have fun on this?
Cereal. I don't know, like plain Cheerios, I guess.
No, naughty. I'm not even fucking with you. My favorite cereal is probably Raisin Bran.
But it has raisins. At least you have the sweetness of the raisins. Like
What?
not Honey Nut Cheerios,
Oh, just
Cheerios.
multi-grain Cheerios.
just Cheerios. Yeah, it's my favorite.
Maybe they're
What is
good.
wrong with your brain? How do
I
you?
don't know.
It's my favorite one. Plain nothing in circle form.
Yeah. Well, me, I have my Cheerios and my glass of water, and
That starts my day. Oh, you don't have a coffee or tea? No, I don't really like coffee or tea.
well, that's normal to not like
I don't
coffee or tea.
the
Actually,
taste it burns my tongue.
in fact, I don't like coffee or tea. I just love strawberries and cream frappuccino venti.
It's really sweet.
There used to be
sugar.
a Starbucks right across the street from my work, and they took it away.
It's
and
making
na-
too much money.
And now I'm pissed. Right? Pearl Jam. Yeah, fuck, man. I don't know. I ain't got shit else going on. To cap off the episode, who do you think's gonna win, Godzilla or Kong?
Ooh, it's got to be Kong because
They-
Kong is like us.
Psh. Oh,
Kong is the representation of man.
yeah, they want you
So
to.
it's like man won.
They want you to be. They they want you to be rooting for Kong, which I will not be doing.
What?
Godzilla rocks. He's so cool. He's basically just like a fucking nuclear power plant. And then there's also
They basically show Kong winning in the trailer.
yeah, that's I
It's
feel like
insane.
both of them are gonna die.
He takes his whatever the fuck that weapon is. They didn't explain in the trailer. It's like a hammer,
Yeah,
and he comes down with it, and the Godzilla shot is going into it and being absorbed into it. And
yeah.
he's coming down with the absorbing
I think
of,
that
like, the blue laser.
I think that might be movie magic though, and it's actually Mecha Godzilla shooting that, and then they just cut it together to look like it's Godzilla.
So you're saying Kong has to fight Mecha Godzilla
Well,
and Godzilla?
Mecha Godzilla is an enemy of Godzilla, so it'd be like
Well, in the fighting game it is, but you gotta think two
Well-
Godzillas are friends.
no, what? Come on, that's not true. It's a kaiju
You think if
movie.
another Kong came up, it'd
Do you
be like,
think-
okay,
So for example, if Godzilla, if they built a evil robot version of you, do Do you think you? Oh, this is my friend.
Okay, you're
I,
leading. You're leading by calling it an evil robot.
I'm
That's not
such.
fair.
I'm such a horrifying, terrible monster that
Nope,
to
nope.
to.
See, you just
No, I'm talking about Godzilla. I'm such a terrifying monster that man had to build something exactly like me, hoping to kill me. Yeah, this thing is my friend though, just because it resembles me. It's like me and gorillas are friends, even though they'd probably fucking rip my hands and feet off the moment I stepped within 50 feet of them. No, we're
you're
friends
gonna
because
help us out, right?
we're
Guy
similar.
who's a gigantic ape.
You're
You
gonna
don't
help.
even need to rip our arms and legs off. You can just like squish us like a grape.
Yeah,
You're insane.
me and you are friends, right? Fucking
Your
Ted
friends, right?
Bundy.
That's you. That's your buddy.
We're friends, you and I, right? Fucking ISIL terrorist, because we're similar, right?
We're the same. We're the same. We're the same species.
Yeah, fucking. I don't know. That game
That
was
makes us
fun though.
friends.
That Godzilla game.
But
Games
yeah,
used games
I
used to be
think
so
Kong's
simple.
gonna win.
Donkey
Kong
Kong.
is gonna win.
Donkey Kong is gonna win.
Yeah, Donkey Kong is gonna beat. I don't even know Godzilla. What character would that be in video games?
What about God Thrilla? And he comes out. He's wearing a do rag and he's like a freestyler. He
And he
does
just torches his ass.
torches his ass
Just
literally.
roasts him.
Yeah.
Kong just goes back to wherever the fuck he came from. Like, I'm getting out of here.
He goes back to
You guys
Skull.
are jerks.
Goes back to Skull Island. Godzilla's like, yeah, goofy ass, get your ass out of here.
Yes.
Fucking look at my. Hey, I like your cut, G. Psych.
I'm going back to Mariana's Trench.
Roasting his ass. Going back to Mariana's Trench to get some pussy. I'm out of here. Oh fuck. Yeah, that's a good spot to end it on, my brother. Yeah. Alrighty, so like I said off top, subscribe to the YouTube, follow the Twitter, Instagram at sports_pod100. Thank you so much for fucking listening. Got anything else, my man?
Yeah, Kong wins, but he's a cuck.
Yeah, and you can take that one to the fucking bank. We'll do a movie review episode of it when it comes out. Fuck it, who cares anymore?
I gotta watch that movie, dude.
I'm excited for it. I'm legitimately like, sure the dialogue and stuff's stupid, but it's gonna fucking rock. It's gonna be cool as shit.
So good.
It's gonna rule. Fuck yeah. All right. Goodbye, everybody.